Welcome to the next part of my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Unity. If you've been watching this back on the YouTube channel, you'll notice that the last video froze. That's because the game froze on me and the broadcast ended, and I stopped broadcasting for the rest of that session after that because I figured I may as well start getting some things in between plays. And so you'll probably notice that I've upgraded Arno quite a bit since last time. And so I'll continue on with the memory. So I will be replaying the memory. So what you saw at the last part of the last part, you'll be seeing again, unfortunately.
"400 armed noblemen, Honoré? If it weren't for General Lafayette..."
Enough! The room is fogged with your bluster! All hot air and no action! Here's a man with good news, I think. Arno, what did you learn from the silversmith?
Poison. They're catching up.
Germain made that pin, and others like it, for a man named Lafreniere.
Sure.
Certain.
Grandmaster de la Serre spoke highly of his loyalty. Very well. I suppose the course is clear, Arno. Find Monsieur Lafreniere.
I have done so already, monsieur. He is no threat.
What are you saying, Pisspot?
I had a lead on Lafreniere. I followed it, and I killed him.
What the hell were you thinking?
How dare you defy the
The next time you circumvent the council, I'll ring you a new arsehole!
While this council admires your zeal, it is not your place to choose your own targets. You should have reported your findings to us.
Forgive me, Mentor. I believed I had found the man who ordered Monsieur de la Serre's murder. When I discovered further evidence that suggested he was about to strike at the Brotherhood in force, I took action.
Believed? Suggested?
I am no longer certain of Lafreniere's motivations. In his memories, I saw him writing the letter that would have warned Monsieur de la Serre of his betrayal. When he spoke of his impending attack, he mentioned a club in the Marais, not one of our safe houses.
What do you make of this?
I cannot say. I would like to investigate further.
I don't like this. The boy is a gifted assassin, but I fear he's obsessed with a private vendetta. Let another follow this lead.
We don't have time. Whatever Lafreniere was planning, it happens tonight.
He did ask permission this time, Guillaume.
Ah,
Go then. See what you can learn. But no more rash action.
Yes, Mentor.
Hello, my friend.
This is the place. What was Lafrenière so interested in?
Get him upstairs, quickly.
Latouche, old friend. You do get about, don't you?
Hey! Wait a moment! Stop right there! God. Orson, where are you?
What's that?
Citizen, hold there!
Dunno. And if you're smart, you'll let it lie. It's that seems to me. Just that some folks don't like people prying into their business.
Sadly, Caligula condemned to death those who were so sacrilegious as to undress before the image of the Once, tyranny invented the cry of injured majesty, which were actions either indifferent or heroic. Who could have dared to think that it merited a punishment more gentle than death without rendering himself guilty of the same crime?
I do have other business to tend to.
A little bit longer. Go on.
Grandmaster
The monstrous union between ignorance and despotism invented in its turn the crime of sacrifice.
I don't like it. The plan is still too vulnerable.
Its delirium
And let's not
project
forget
of
that
avenging
Lafreniere is
God
still out there
himself.
somewhere, waiting to burn us
Was
all at the
it
stake.
not necessary that they offer him
But
blood
what?
and bring him down to their level? The monsters who said they were his image.
The death penalty is necessary, said the partisans of ancient and barbarous routine. Without it, there is no break strong enough for crime. Who told you this? Have you calculated all the gears by which penal law can act on human sensibility? Alas, before death, how much physical and moral pain can man endure? The desire to live seeds before pride. The most imperious of all the passions that master the heart of man. The most terrible.
Sans écho. Ça fait des heures qu'on attend, nous, ici. Hé, inutile de pousser là derrière. Ça ira pas plus vite. C'est de pire en pire chaque jour, ça devient insensé. Et après, ils s'étonnent que ça exprime sa colère. Vous vous rendez compte? Ils n'ont rien à faire. Le mari peut encore me harceler de questions.
How late do you think they'll go tonight?
You finished?
Near enough. Now here's the thing. I can go on like this all day. But you got an hour left in you? 2 at the most. Half if I bring out the sharp bits. So why not skip the end game and go directly to mate? Tell me where it is, and all this can be over. What was that? You're a smart man.
Roy, clean up your mess. It's time.
Be right there. You heard the weasel, boys?
Did you really throw him out the window?
Trash belongs in the gutter.
Sloppy. Someone might have seen.
Who? My boys are watching the whole place. They'll deal with any good Samaritans.
They'd better. The Grandmaster won't be happy if the whole plan comes unraveled because of one dead peon.
encore un disciple de Caligos.
No one gets through here!
You were right. King Louis's been talking to all sorts he shouldn't have. Plotting against the revolution out of one side of his mouth while he promises to support the Constitution out the other.
The great work requires patience, my friend. If Paris must suffer a while longer so the world might be remade, then so be it.
Why not just kill him and be done with it? One of my boys, a knife, a dark hallway. Easy peasy.
We want a condemned man, Captain, not a martyr. Have patience.
Respectfully, Grandmaster, patience is well and fine. But the longer we wait, the greater the chance of discovery.
Well, the assassins already found Siver and the Wadetun.
Oh, Siver and Leroy already served their purpose. Their destruction, while inconvenient, is no obstacle. And the assassins have already proved useful when properly led.
What about the Delasser brat? She could be dangerous if she manages to rally the old guard.
That situation will be resolved.
How so?
Mademoiselle de la Serre will soon be on her way to l'Hôtel Voisin, eager to speak with Monsieur Lafreniere. Sadly, Monsieur Lafreniere has nothing left to say.
Please.
Clever, Grandmaster. But you've had your brush with the assassins as well. Respectfully, you won't always be so lucky.
Retired from the sanctuary and await the final punishment. Will that satisfy you, Captain?
I'll see the one.
The spy's still here! There's a spy on the loose!
No spies escaping on my watch.
Catch him! Seems we have a spy, boys.
What was that? Can't stop
Dream that.
Watch the exits. You're a spy will be making a run for it. Where you gonna run to? We own the streets.
Catch him! Stop him! He's a royalist spy! Bloody head sitter! The spy's still here!
You're causing a scene. I don't have a choice enough.
Under it!
Elise? Elise! Elise! Damn it. Where was it? L'Hôtel Voisin? Merde.
Un amant surpris par le mari.
Pitié!
What are you doing here?
Leighton!
Seigneur, quelle est-il? Je dois partir.
What's going on? Where is Monsieur Lafrenière?
He's dead.
What?
Go! I'll explain later!
No way past this one.
Shall we?
Let's.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure how to get out again.
I'll climb up and take a look.
Just admit it. You're lost. too.
Dead end.
Can't see a damn thing in here.
How the hell do we get out? They must be in here somewhere.
Over there! No! Wait! Damn it! That's Claude!
Should have fled with all your...
Where do we go?
Wear him out.
Any bright ideas? Where to?
Two of them up ahead.
You take that one. I'll handle his friend.
Too many of them to sneak past. We'll have to work together. Take them out quietly.
Have you seen it?
I think that was all of them.
We're clear. There's a bigger group coming up, though.
Did you see a young woman?
Wait! Snipers.
I see them. Perhaps you can get a better angle from the roof.
Two of them up ahead.
You take that one. I'll handle his friend. What now?
Too many of them to sneak past. We'll have to work together. Take them out quietly.
Have you seen it?
I think that was all of them.
We're clear. There's a bigger group coming up, though.
Did you see a young woman come through here?
No. Désolé.
Wait! Snipers.
I see them. Perhaps you can get a better angle from the roof.
Let's get out of here.
They can't have gone far. Find them!
Go on. I'll distract them. Trust me. Meet me tomorrow at Café Théâtre. I'll explain everything.
You're mad. I'll be there.
I may be a little late.
Listen to me!
Monsieur. Why wouldn't I be?
The riots are getting worse. I was worried.
Oh, don't you worry about me, Monsieur. I know enough shortcuts and factories.
So,
Seems you've been busy.
tracking down the man who killed your father, yes.
Best of luck. He's killed most of my allies and intimidated the rest into silence. No closer now than I was 2 years ago.
I've seen him.
What? When? Where can I find him?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. He wants you dead, Elise.
What? You want to protect me?
I want to help you. The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot be serious. I don't trust the assassins.
Do you trust me? I haven't changed that much, Elise. I'm still the same boy who distracted the cook while you stole the jam. The same one who helped you over the wall into that dog-infested orchard.
All right. Take me to your Brotherhood. I'll hear their offer.
Offer may be a bit strong.
Is that?
Bloody Templar.
What's he doing?
Really?
They're a touch paranoid when it comes to security.
2 right turns, 73 steps, then down a flight of stairs, a left and another right. Did I get all that?
What the hell you done this time, pisspot?
The Templars have marked her for death.
So you brought her here?
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
Shut up!
Well, what have we here?
My name is...
For heaven's sake, take that blindfold off. Ridiculous.
My name is Elise de la Serre. My father was François de la Serre, Grand Master of the Templar Order. I've come to ask for your help.
Continue.
Mirabeau.
Must we rehash this debate again?
We must, and we will, Master Kemar. If you cannot see the advantage in being owed a favor by Francois de la Serre's daughter, I despair for our future. Continue, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Oh, here we go.
You are not men with whom I would normally parley, monsieur. But my father is dead, as are my allies within the Order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge, so be it.
Parlay my arse. It's a trick to make us lower our guard. I say we kill her, send her head back as a warning.
Belek. Enough! Plainly, this discussion is better conducted in private. If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Certainly.
Arno, perhaps you should accompany her. I am sure you two have much to talk about.
That went about as well as I expected.
Give it time. Mirabeau will talk them around.
Do you really think we'll find him? After all this time?
Right. His luck can't last forever.
Tell me now.
François Germain believed Lafrenière was...
François Germain?
Yes?
Where is he?
His shop's on the Rue Saint-Antoine. Why? What the... Elise? What are you doing? Elise!
They're all bloody turncoats and spies.
Slow down! Wait for me!
Ah, ma barbe! C'est de la folie!
going?
Stop for a moment. I've heard you turn
I'll not
royalist.
discuss this in the
Oh.
What was that about?
Honor. François Germain was my father's lieutenant.
What?
He was cast out of the order when I was a girl. Something about heretical notions or Jacques de Molay, I'm not entirely sure. But he should be dead. He died years ago.
Did anyone tell him that?
I would very much like to ask him a few questions.
So would I.
Empty.
Upstairs. That's where his workshop was.
Let's go.
It might not even be the same Germain.
Tall, grey hair, eyes two different colors.
All right, perhaps it is the same Germain. Looks like no one's home. Elise.
Don't tell me. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Well, that was bracing.
Just like that time in Marseille.
Bit more blood this time around.
There's nothing here.
He must have known his bluff wouldn't hold up.
So we've lost him again.
Maybe not. Let's keep looking. Locked. Maybe we could do that. Well, now I know why this wasn't on the official tour.
Oh no. Look. It's him. The Bastard killed my father.
We have to tell Mirabeau as soon as... I'll take care of this. Meet me at Mirabeau's estate. Stay down. You see them?
The windows across the street. Watch out!
Initiate. This is Bishop. Do you copy? Good bloody work out there. You found him. François Thomas Germain. Grand Master of the Templars, and a Sage to boot. By our reckoning, that's the second Sage to rise to the Templars' highest rank. A troubling trend. Until we know more about this Germain, stick with Arnaud. He might have outlived this Grand Master, and that could lead us to his body. Bishop out.
Elise? Monsieur Mirabeau? Elise? Elise? What is this?
I found him like this. I didn't.
Of course not. But I have to report this to the Council immediately. They'll know what to do.
No! They don't trust me as it is. I'll be their suspect, first and last.
You're right. Of course, you're right.
What are we going to do?
We find out what happened. You saw no one else when you arrived?
Just the butler. He let me in, but he never came upstairs.
But he was here before you. Did you see any other servants?
No. No one else. What is that?
It's the weapon that killed your father.
That's a Templar badge of office.
What's it doing here?
Painting a picture.
Looks like he was expecting a visitor.
Who?
Master Kemar. Poison.
Let me see that. Aconite. Hard to detect unless you know what you're looking for.
Popular with Templars, is it?
With anyone who wants to get away with murder. But yes.
here. Ah, Monsieur Dorian. What can I do for you?
Mirabeau is dead.
Dead?
Murdered.
I knew this truce would come to a bad end. I'll have to summon the rest of the council to deal with this.
Elise had nothing to do with it. I'll stake my life on that fact. Please, give me a little more time. I'll find the killer.
Very well. You have until tomorrow morning. No later.
Mirabeau was poisoned with aconite.
Poison? Do I need to point out that that particular strain is a favorite of the Templars?
You do not. Where might one acquire aconite in such strong concentrations?
Any doctor could prescribe it in diluted form. I myself take a tincture of aconite for my heart. It's strictly regulated, of course. But I do know of an apothecary in Le Marais who's willing to overlook such petty legal matters.
Thank you.
Anna.
This was coming, and now you owe me. Right, I've had enough. I don't take that.
Particulièrement hideux.
Thought you might need some help.
Bonsoir. I wonder if you might...
Not again.
Well played.
Wait. Damn you, come back here. Slow down. Wait.
Leave me alone. Don't hurt me.
I just have a few questions.
Let me be! Shit! What's making all that smoke?
Bienvenue.
Please! I've never told anyone! I did just as you said!
What are you talking about?
You're with the other one, aren't you? The hooded man.
Tell me about this other one. Who is he?
I don't know! I never saw his face! Ah! He threatened to kill me if I didn't give him the poison! I didn't ask questions! Ah! I keep only a small quantity in stock. He took that straight away, but he told me where to drop off the second dose.
Second dose?
Here! That's all I know. I swear it!
Go on, then. Think of this as a wonderful story to frighten your grandchildren with.
Well?
You were right. He gave our mysterious killer the poison. And he said the killer wore a hood like mine.
Well, there are shades of grey in every good story.
If we've been betrayed from within...
That would explain why the killer tried to frame me.
Here. This is where the apothecary delivered his wares.
What are we waiting for? What do you hope to find here?
This is where the apothecary says he delivered the poison. I'm hoping I can pick up a trail and follow it back to the source.
Pick up a trail. Are you a bloodhound now?
Something like that. The trail ends here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No. Wait here.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not letting you go in there alone.
Elise. I have to do this myself. Please.
I understand. You'd better come back to me. Be careful.
Took you long enough, piss pot.
Belek.
Should have known it'd be you that'd find me. Only question is, what happens now?
You poisoned Mirabeau.
He poisoned us! Peace with the Templars is a fairy tale.
And you're the only one who can save the Brotherhood?
You think it's the first time this has happened? The first time that the Assassins have been forced to purge their leadership? The first time that the Order has built itself back up from nothing to power? No. Masyaf, Monteregione, the American colonies. It's all happened before. And we have risen anew, stronger than ever. But now, we've lost our purpose, Arno. We mired ourselves in politics and revolutions, but we're not a nation. We're an army. And in an army, making peace with the enemy is called treason. No, I'm not the only one that can save the Brotherhood. We can. Together.
Belek. You know I can't do that.
That's a pity.
Belek, please. Come back to the council with me. We can resolve this like reasonable men.
Reasonable men don't treat with Templars, boy. I taught you better than this. Get up. You're a stubborn little fuck, aren't you?
Ask anyone.
Never should have plucked you out of the Bastille. I had hopes for you. I thought you could think for yourself.
I can, Belek. I just don't think...
Open your eyes, boy. I've seen Templars put entire villages to the sword just for the chance of killing one assassin. Tell me, in your vast experience, what have you seen?
I've seen the Grand Master of the Templar Order take in a frightened orphan and raise him as his own son. I'm fine. Stay there.
I should have left you to rot in the Bastille! Tell me, did you ever really believe in the Creed? Or were you a Templar-loving traitor from the start?
It doesn't have to be this way, Belek.
You're the one who's making it so! If you just see sense, we could take the Brotherhood to a height we've not seen in 200 years!
Yes, killing everyone who disagrees with you is a brilliant way to start your rise from the ashes.
Look out!
So, now we see the heart of it. It's not Mirabeau that's poisoned your mind, it's her. She's the last piece of this god-fucked lunacy.
Belek.
You'll thank me for this. One day. A conviction, and you're not just a love-addled milksop. You'll kill me now. Because I won't stop. I'll kill her. Save the Brotherhood. I'd see Paris burn.
I know.
Well fought, Pisspot. Now at least have the balls to finish it.
Thank you, my friend.
Gotta get you back to that boy of yours in one piece. Don't we, Pisspot? Drop this. Well... I'll be damned. So you're really going through with this?
Your protege vouches for her. Don't you trust him?
With my life. It's the girl I don't trust. Nothing I can say to convince you.
I'm afraid not.
Thought not. Chin.
Chin.
Repose en paix.
Repose en paix.
Bloody hellfire. Sorry to interrupt, you know, what was quite a poignant moment, but we've got more trouble. Bishop, are you there?
I hear it. You know what to do.
Opening a bridge now.
You know, Deacon, I think Abstergo are still riled up about your job last month.
Oh, you don't say. Okay, the bridge is open. Go.
You can't snoop around Abstergo's data without ruffling a few feathers, right?
Well, we didn't just snoop, did we? We stole their data, destroyed their precursor samples, and what else? Oh yeah, we melted a few of their servers.
That'll do it. See you on the other side. Here we go again. Back inside a mess of broken code. This time, the portal is above you, a few hundred meters. Okay, as before, you can't linger. Unfinished memories are way too dangerous. You need to find a way out. I'll guide you as best I can. Your way out. Hurry! portal is highly unstable. Damn it, it's gone. Keep going. We can reopen it. That should do it. You'll have to jump.
Voila! We're back.
Thanks, Deacon. Let's try to keep these transfers to a minimum, okay?
Hey, come off it. That's entirely up to your initiate, my friend. I'm not the one leaving so many digital footprints around Paris you might confuse them for tiny doggy pats.
Noted.
Eh bien,
We'll call
qu'est-ce à
you
dire,
if we need
citoyen?
you.
Qu'ai-je manqué? Que se passe-t-il?
I shall have to ask Monsieur Collignon about this.
I'm sure he would never do something like that. That is, how would a gardener be able to get into the wine cellar with no one noticing?
That'll do nicely.
I'm sure he has his ways.
Arno, Godspeed.
You summoned?
Monsieur Dorian, we have a task for you.
More fetch and carry work, I imagine.
2 master assassins are dead, one by your own hand in defense of a Templar. Count yourself lucky this is the extent of your punishment.
And Germain?
It's none of your concern. Last night, the Paris Commune declared itself an open insurrection against the king. As we speak, 20,000 armed revolutionaries are laying siege to the Tuileries. Even the National Guard are on the brink. Some of them have thrown in with the revolutionaries. France is splitting at the seams.
And this doesn't please us? The people are fighting for what is owed them. Liberté, égalité.
If we danced about on a simple scale in need of balancing, you'd be right. But the truth is more complicated. In putting Mirabeau's affairs in order, we've come across certain correspondences of a royal nature.
Mirabeau's in contact with the king.
And he was rather less discreet than he should have been. If the king's copies of these letters were made public, the Templars would be in a position to expose and purge our agents across France.
And I'm to slip in and find them first.
And quickly. The Swiss Guard are badly outnumbered. It's likely they'll be overwhelmed before nightfall.
Won't be the first palace I've broken into.
Ready? Aim! Fire! Good work. Back to your posts.
Honestly, the quality of rhetoric amongst bloodthirsty rioters these days.
certainly don't look like a blood-crazed revolutionary. The hood is a bit sinister, though, if you don't mind my saying.
Serving as rear guard, are you? Convenient how that puts several locked doors between you and the fighting.
Oh, I'm not here at all. Not officially, anyway. But how often does one find the opportunity to poke about in a king's private study?
Looking for anything in particular?
State secrets, private correspondences, personal treasures, that sort of thing.
I do hope we're not eyeing the same prize.
Name it.
Certain letters written to the king, ripe for misunderstanding, should the wrong men find them.
I see. Well, then perhaps we can help each other. I believe the king has built a hidden vault somewhere in here. If only we could find it.
You were saying?
Very nicely done, my friend. Incredible.
Find your prize?
Cornucopia, yes. And you?
Believe so. Yes. This is it. That should take care of that.
And may I suggest we leave? Quickly.
What is that?
Our way out. Cover me, would you?
You can't stop us. Well done. Now I got ya. Where did you learn to fight? My order. How far can he be? Just a bit longer. Where did you learn to fight?
Let's go.
Search everything! I want those documents!
Him! Damn!
Yes, Captain Rui has that effect on people.
Friend of yours?
Persistent thorn I haven't quite managed to pluck out.
He has information I need. I need to get back up there.
In this mess, you'll never find him again. Come with me, I have a better idea. You handled yourself well back there. I don't suppose you've ever considered military service?
I'm not much for following orders.
Ah, the bane of generals and statesmen everywhere. An individualist. I know the feeling. Men like us have a great advantage over most in the army. You see, we can think for ourselves. If you joined up today, you'd be a marshal in 10 years, guaranteed.
A generous offer, but no.
Where the heart leads, a man must follow. Look me up if you ever change your mind. Bonaparte is my name. Napoleon Bonaparte. Second Lieutenant of Artillery, for now.
Arno Dorian.
A pleasure. And as a personal favor, if anyone asks, I was never here. Watch the whole thing from a furniture shop across the carousel.
A face in the crowd, of course. What now?
Just a moment. You may want to take cover.
Everything all right, sir?
Fine, Corporal. Superb shot. Regular drills are critical to a regiment's success.
We should be going, sir.
We part ways here.
What about Rui?
Give me a few days. I'll see what I can learn of his current posting. Perhaps I can arrange an introduction. Be well?
Ça vient de là-bas. Doucement. Qui c'est toi?
Mais il est fou.
This morning, I was accosted by 3 men carrying some poor soul's head atop a pike. Seems they mistook my uniform for a mark of nobility and demanded I shout, "Long live the Republic," to prove my allegiance.
I suppose handing out tricolor cockades is now passé. What did you do?
I shouted, "Long live the Republic."
A man of principle.
Life is more valuable than dignity. But this is what happens when you give command of the government to half-starved lunatics and command of the army to bloodthirsty savages.
Rui.
I wanted him assigned to some out-of-the-way garrison. But the man redefines the term friends in high places. He's untouchable.
But you know where I can find him.
Rumor about the barracks is that he and a unit of his cronies plan on marching on the Grand Châtelet this afternoon. If he were to meet with an accident, few in France would suffer. My career certainly wouldn't.
Well, practice your speech-making.
try anything.
Come on, boys! Find me a warden!
No! No! Put me back! Put me back! Run! Run! They're killing us! Run! Run! Get away!
Damn you! You'll pay for that!
Oh, à quoi rime tout ce refus? Ah!
Look, Warden! Your brother's here to visit. Don't you want to see him? Come now, Warden. Let's have a cheer. Vive la Révolution! What's the matter? Not a fan of liberty? Freedom bores you? Ah! Look! He misses you! Tut, tut, Warden! Your brother will think you rude! Mind, he's lost a bit of weight since last you saw him. Oh! Are you sulking, Warden? Well, I'm terribly sorry, Warden. Only, well, we couldn't find the rest of him. Well, if you don't want it, I suppose it would make a fine souvenir. Allons enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Come on, sing! Sing! Come now, Warden. Let's have a cheer. Vive la Révolution! If you have orders to remove us from this hall, you must also get authority to use force. For we shall yield to nothing but bayonets!
Ah, to administer is to govern. To govern is to reign. That is the essence of the problem.
Mr. Mirabeau. Pathetic, isn't it? Surely France deserves better.
What was that? Palais de Luxembourg. Roy, clean up your mess. It's time.
Told you I could make him talk.
You've done well, Captain. Read.
The price of grain is higher than ever, Grand Master. Our agents are in place to divert the shipments to our docks. They await only your command.
Good. Starve them. Through famine and fury, they will see their false masters for what they are, but do it gradually.
What you're asking will take at least a year, Grand Master. If not 2.
You won't give up? I will kill you! There! Got ya!
What do you know about grain merchants?
Good to see you too. Most of them are very poor just now. Why?
I have a lead on Germain. He has a woman named Marie buying up grain shipments and diverting them to a private dock.
Marie Levesque?
You know her?
The Levesques have been Templars since the Third Crusade. Marie was the only one who argued against Germain's exile. I'm not surprised she's thrown in with him.
Any idea where we might find her?
Not her, no. But what little grain makes it to Paris these days is unloaded at the Hôtel de Ville docks.
Promising. I'll start there.
Perhaps I can learn something of Madame Levesque's whereabouts.
Hey! Come back here! You've missed the key, you dolts! Where are you going?
Time to chase the boat.
The port! Watch the starboard! You'll need the devil's hat to get past me. Go away! Faster, you dog! like an old potato!
Heave to! Tie off the bowline!
Captain! Any problems?
No, madame.
You have your orders?
Here, madame.
Good. And I'm instructed to tell you to make certain one of the bags leaks.
Yes, madame. Get to work!
What the hell?
Master, I'm with you! Got your back! Dream that.
What was that?
I'll break those bloody legs first! Stop this! Drop in the pace! Get back! Down! Donnez vite la lèvre! You're a corpse if you try to pass me! Vous seriez surpris. Oh!
Palais Luxembourg. And what are you up to there?
a mission for you.
Marie-L'évêque had men unloading the barges and taking the grain to the Palais du Luxembourg.
If the people think the royal family has been hoarding food in a time of famine...
Bedlam. Just the sort of thing Germain seems to thrive on.
Madame L'évêque is yours. I'll find the stolen grain and try to get it out of there before anyone finds it.
Stay out of trouble. Don't get caught.
Help! Help! Someone help me! Hand over the powder!
What are we doing, Michel?
If I could only get my hands on that guard. Lovely party. You've outdone yourself this time.
Merci. Now pray excuse me, I need to see to my husband.
Just give us the damn powder! Don't have time for this. Someone, please! Don't make us hurt you! Let's go, old man!
Ça m'a tout l'air d'être un brigand.
Si vous cherchez à faire une farce, bonne chance.
Is someone there? Real patriot! No, you don't! Oh, from behind! Off with you! Now for the foot!
what I told you, Marie?
Oui, Maman.
Francois Thomas Germain, for your crimes against the Templar Order, you are cast out. Let any man offering succor to the exile share his fate.
Fool. Somebody speaks to me. Now it's mine, de la Serre! De la Serre!
Milady, you have a caller.
I need your help, Marie.
You were right. King Louis's been talking to all sorts he shouldn't have. Plotting against the revolution out of one side of his mouth, while he promises to support the Constitution out the other.
Good. I trust you can get this information into the proper hands, Monsieur Le Pelletier.
Of course, Grandmaster. With this evidence in hand, the King's conviction is certain.
Guards! Guards! Halt! Stay there, you! Trying to ditch me, Lord!
Regardez-le faire.
Ravi de t'accueillir, citoyen.
Listen to me! I said I want all the money you...
To my boots.
What?
No time to explain! Run!
Will we be taking a ride this evening, Professor?
No. I'm afraid not. These older models are entirely at the mercy of the breeze, and there is far too much of it, I'm afraid, to be safe. Now, this particular example... What do you think you're doing? Get out of there this instant!
Cut the ropes! I'll cover you!
Oh my.
Hurry!
Shit! I'll got ya!
Careful! Good! Just one more!
I'll have your head!
Careful! Oh no!
I'll come to you! Hang on!
I'll try to stay put! It certainly is lovely up here. You should see the view.
Oh, you don't say!
The wind is picking up. You'd better hurry.
Yes, thank you! Have you thought at all about how you plan to get down?
Oh, these things tend to work themselves out.
There it is! There!
You're going to run out of room soon. I hope you've got a plan.
Does watch and laugh as you crash into the river count?
Leave them. Just run.
Hasten your pace!
I can handle them. You keep running. Leave them. Leave them.
My thoughts get how peculiar.
That's him! What happened?
I think the rope's caught.
You! Halt!
Just hang on!
Get down here! Stop!
Oh no! Are you all right?
Oh.
Oh no!
I'm all right. They might actually be trying to hit me. What did you do back there?
It's a long story. Oh no! I can't slow it down.
I really should talk to Napoleon about this. Just coming. Next time, I plan the escape route. It's beautiful.
From up here, you'd never know the nation is tearing itself apart.
Can things ever go back to the way they were before, do you think?
Do you? After everything that's happened? Everything we've lost?
So that's it then. The course of history forever altered, never again to return.
Maybe we can't go back. But going forward isn't necessarily an ending.
Elise, You cheated.
You took too long.
I love you.
Had to dash. You looked so peaceful, I didn't want to wake you. Je t'aime, Elise.
Someone will come and collect it. Surely.
Initiate, do you read me? I'm sorry about all this noise. There's a waterfall of signal distortion. It's not looking good. How about one more boost before I lose this connection? Sending you the data now. You're close to the goal, okay? So hold fast. Our own research couldn't locate the date and place of Germain's death, so you'll have to find it yourself. Bishop out.
Hey! That's mine! Qu'est-ce que vous essayez? Bravo! Attaque encore!
Je vous en prie, baissez vos armes. Je ne suis pas votre ennemi, je suis en train de faire partie du troupe.
sure about this?
Not particularly, no. But the Marquis is on the National Convention with Le Pelletier. He might have some insight.
Which is a more incisive commentary on corruption in the bishopric? 7 nuns seducing a parish priest into debauchery, or an enormously endowed Benedictine sodomizing a goat named Pius?
No force in heaven or on earth will make me answer that question.
Quite right, Arno. The goat it is. So, what can I do for you? And your charming companion.
Louis-Michel Le Pelletier. What can you tell us about him?
Ah, dear Louis. He went from abolishing the death penalty to calling for the king's head in 2 short years.
Where can we find him?
I'm afraid I don't often socialize with my fellow deputies. Something about my distaste for the beheading of the innocent. Speaking of innocence...
De Sade?
Mm-hmm.
Le Pelletier?
Well, I believe he often takes meals at a certain cafe near Le Palais Royal. I believe you can find him there.
If we don't, I'll be back.
Really? Well, then I hope I'm mistaken.
No, you don't.
Wine delivery for the palace.
Take it round back.
Make sure you clean those windows properly this time, or Mr. Le Pelletier will have my head.
Bonjour, Citizen Le Pelletier.
Citizen Talia.
faggot! I'll break your boneless spine out here!
There's 50 liters worth of wine here.
Hey, you there! Stop!
The king must be seen as a criminal and a traitor. Only then, when he's executed like a common villain, can we show the world Jacques de Malay's great truth.
You may show the world what truths you like, Grandmaster. What I do for the good of France.
You were right. King Louis's been talking to all sorts he shouldn't have.
Citizen Le Pelletier, the vote stands at 360 for execution to 360 for clemency. How do you vote? Execution.
The vote is cast and counted, Grandmaster.
And?
The king will die.
I had no doubt. I shall very much look forward to witnessing the end of tyranny.
I'll see to it you have the finest view.
Stop it! Shit! Where'd he go?
That's not right.
Die! You can't escape! Clear off, you dog! Stop you! Yes, you! Back off, you git! Get back here, you brat!
Répondez-nous ou nous allons vous forcer à répondre. J'espère que tu sais ce que tu fais.
They're bringing the king up now. Are you sure Germain will be there?
Yes, I'm sure.
Then what are we waiting for?
Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way.
condemned.
Il est drôle.
Hello, Arnold. Monsieur Germain. It's fitting you are here to witness the rebirth of the Templar Order. After all, you were there for its conception.
Monsieur de la Serre.
I tried to make him see. But the Order had become corrupt, touching at power and privilege for their own sake.
But you could set it right. Is that it? All by killing the man in charge?
No, de la Serre's death was only the first stage. This is the culmination.
Je meurs innocent. Messieurs, je suis innocent de tout ce dont on m'inculpe. Je souhaite que mon sang puisse cimenter le bonheur des Français.
Kings. It is symbol. Symbol can inspire fear. And fear can inspire control. But men inevitably lose their fear of symbols, as you can see. This was the truth de Molay died for. The divine right of kings is nothing but the reflection of sunlight upon gold. And the crown and church are ground to dust. Who you control the gold will decide the future. Jacques de Molay. Vous êtes vengé. I must take my leave. Good day to you. Kill him.
Quite an entrance.
What are you doing? Go after him!
I'm not leaving you here to die.
Protect the Grandmaster! Kill her!
Elise, it's time to go.
I can handle it. Go off to Germain.
Elise!
No, damn it!
Stop there, Senator!
More of them!
I can handle it. Go off. Just go. Follow Germain.
It's not worth it. Don't be absurd. You can't fight so many on your own.
Go, one time.
Coming. I'm gonna gas that mug of yours. A massive improvement, no doubt. You had it coming. You and all your blood.
Elise, wait!
I'll kill you one. You maggot! You can't outrun me. Don't let her near Germain.
Elise, it's over. Let's go.
I'm not letting him get away. Damn it! He's getting away!
I'll send you back to barracks.
Let's see the color of it.
More of them. It's not worth it.
Who do I talk this little says?
Elise, wait!
Elise, it's over. Let's go.
On my way! You just don't understand! There's no escaping justice!
No, what are you doing?
Empty. He must have gone on foot.
We have a more pressing concern at the moment.
Elise!
He's gone. Damn it! Our one chance!
It's not over. We'll find another lead.
No, we won't. You think he'll be so careless now, knowing how close at heel we are? You were given a golden opportunity to end his life, and you refused to take it.
To save your life?
It isn't yours to save.
What are you saying?
I'm willing to risk everything to put Jama down. If you don't have the stomach for revenge, then I don't need your help.
Elise. Elise!
Yeah, I think what...
Il risque la chute à chaque instant.
A letter arrived for you. I left it in your room.
That's not yours! Someone stop him! He's a thief! He stole it! Get it back! Someone!
My friend. Hello.
What in God's name happened at the Place de la Révolution today?
Germain was there, and I know what his plan is. You have to...
You were told to leave that investigation to others.
Yes, but listen.
Yes, but listen. Is that the regard in which you hold the Brotherhood?
I knew this would happen. I told Mirabeau that you were too obsessed with your personal vendettas.
This is why I joined the Brotherhood.
Yes, not because you shared our ideas or felt called to the service. For revenge.
For redemption.
Call it what you will. You've defied the orders of this council repeatedly, pursued targets without sanction, and flouted our creed at every step.
Master Trenet?
In light of these actions, I find I have no choice but to call for a vote of expulsion. Master Bellier.
Agreed.
What are you...
Master Kimar.
Agreed.
Arno Dorian, you are attainted. Your rank and title are stripped from you, and you are hereby exiled from the Brotherhood of Paris.
You cannot be serious. Listen, I know what Germain is doing. I can stop him!
The decision of this council is final. We give you leave to go.
No. No. Where is it? Brasserie Garceau. Was that last night?
Get the hell out of here!
But I...
Ouch! You've caused enough trouble for one night.
Fine. I'll procure my wine in some other fashion.
Moderate belt! Eat the bastard!
It was last night. Maybe I left it there.
Goddamn Latouche. Damn Latouche.
Latouche. Murderous bastard.
Looks like someone got into a fight.
Oh, Christ. Not you again. Didn't do enough damage last night.
No, I just... My father's watch. Have you seen it?
I see nothing. Might want to ask one of the four men you picked a fight with. Idiot.
Watch it!
You don't want to do that, boy.
Piss off, old man. You. Where's your boss?
Oh, shit!
No. Get back here. Where?
The palace! They're at the palace!
Thank you. I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were a worse one.
Oh!
I call the silverware! Now are you glad we came here? Bloody headsetter! Oh! Sacrifice you! Stop them! Just stand back it all, boys!
Hey, farmers for their coppers, eh, lads?
You! Hold there!
Bloody hell, don't lose him! There! Oh. Right behind you. Even the chamber pots are gone.
You dead in your tracks!
You seem to have caused quite a commotion.
Well, what can I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were worse.
Oh. Tails, you'll die! I call the silverware! Now are you glad we came here? I'll get you!
Diable! It looks like it.
Nice try! I will catch you! You're like Gaiuses! Trying to ditch me, Corn!
Can I go with you, Father?
Courage, my boy.
Nice
You wait
try,
just
I
here.
will catch you!
I will return when this hand reaches the top.
There you are! Get him! Hello, should I kill you?
An honor. No exploring.
Yes, Father.
That's right. The elder you want. I want it. No, not this again. I want it back. I don't want it that one. Liar. Back up, boy.
There you are!
I want. You're mine.
He's gaining! Hurry! Take him from me!
I'll make you suffer for that. Grenade coming!
my watch.
Not this again.
I want it back.
What's the matter with the damn watch?
Light!
Back off, boy! Oh, smasher!
Arno. You look like hell.
You look like you want something from me.
That's a fine thing to say after you up and vanished.
You made it fairly clear you no longer required my services.
Don't. Don't you dare talk to me like that.
What do you expect me to say, Elise? Forgive me for not letting you die? I'm sorry that I care more about you than about killing Germain.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
What I wanted was you. I can't bear the fact that my carelessness got your father killed. Everything I've done since then has been to fix that mistake and to prevent it from happening again. You must have come here with something in mind. What was it?
Paris is tearing itself apart. Germain has driven the revolution to new heights of depravity. The guillotines operate nearly around the clock now.
And what do you expect me to do about it?
The Arno I love wouldn't have to ask that question. You're better than this. I'm going back to Paris. Are you coming?
There's one last thing I need to do.
All right. I'll go see to our transportation. Stay out of trouble. Don't get caught.
Look what you've gotten us into now.
Shut up in there!
So, this is what France has come to. Parasites, bleeding the revolution dry.
Some revolutionary justice this is.
Food is no different than stealing it from the mouths of babes. So justice must be done. Justice, promise, severe and inflexible. Bring out the condemned.
Don't give up your horse! I know you're there!
Fired? But why?
Because, Monsieur Latouche, your last report contained numerous errors.
Sir, I triple-checked those figures. They're not in error. 10,000 livres simply vanished from His Majesty's treasury.
I'm sorry, Latouche. Good day.
Monsieur Latouche, they tell me you are a taxman.
Yes, sir.
Good. I have need of someone like you.
It's parasitism, plain and simple.
What's that mean?
It means greedy bastards skimming for themselves instead of doing their jobs. If you knew half the shit our bosses rats here. Tell me about this boss of yours.
Very well. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide us. What would you have me do, Grand Master?
I'm placing your services at the disposal of our agent on the convention.
Le Peltier?
Now, Peltier has his uses, but he's not our only friend in government. Monsieur Latouche, I present to you Monsieur Maximilien de Robespierre.
Monsieur, I understand Versailles is overrun with parasites.
Now, where's he at? Bloody all.
Which road's faster?
Damn it. They're onto us again. It's not the best time, is it?
I'm on it. 2 seconds.
Okay, we're close, Initiate. Arnaud and Germain had some kind of confrontation within the next few months, but we don't know where or how it ended. We're counting on you to find out.
Got it. The portal's open.
If all goes well, this is your last forced migration.
Yeah, and if it doesn't go so well, you could go into hippocampal shock and take your meals through an IV for the rest of your life.
Let's not dwell on that, shall we? This might look familiar to you. We're back in medieval Paris, late 14th century. You're outside the city walls now. I suggest you find your way back. Is falling apart. Find the exit fast. Okay, Initiate, let's finish this. You're almost home.
Things have changed a great deal since you left Paris.
A great deal to be set right.
And we're no closer to finding Germain.
That's not entirely true. I have a name.
Who?
Robespierre.
Give me a name! There's only two ways.
What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizens' duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity. Oh? And what would that be? What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
A massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence. Looks like a diary.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
Hardly the sort of thing to topple a tyrant with. Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, he should do nicely.
Now, didn't he matter, didn't he? What the hell?
Damn it! Hurry! Got him now!
Bit of a creeper.
Aha! There! Trying to lose me, Cole!
Well? A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First... Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world apart. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world apart. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. In turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world from armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
him now! Keep... You'll run out of real estate in a minute. I'll slow your flight! Shove on, brat!
Stand aside. Nothing here for you. Keep the peace. Ah, much too slow. I'm with you.
Shit, take him down!
You think you can outrun me?
Hey, wait a minute. You don't respect me.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world. They can no more tear the world. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
Quand on ne tient pas l'autre vie.
Je suis incapable de me rapprocher de Berlin. C'est moi.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from. Listen. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy!
Out now!
These motherfuckers are gonna get it.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world from armed with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the in turn the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from
Quel important passage.
It is with Bravo and our guilty enemies to drive from the Republic.
Powdered agate. Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
Get over here, you runt! I've got a bloody message for you!
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. If Don somewhere allowed to see this, he would choke on his own grief.
Pray, monsieur. Might I borrow your handkerchief?
Conduct unbecoming me. Who the hell does Robespierre think he is? What is it, sir?
Triumph without obstacle, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against sworn tyrants, imperturbable in the heat of danger, patient in our work, terrible.
Hey! You want some fun? I'll happily cut your innards out to play with!
Let nature
Look at that strutting cop. Cult of the Supreme should set things in motion.
let us be serious and
What's that?
is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire.
Being a list of enemies of the revolution. 100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.
Who are you fighting for?
Bienvenue dans mon échoppe.
Surpris par le mari.
Got your message. What's going on?
We may have gone too far in discrediting Robespierre.
What's happened?
He's been arrested.
What?
Apparently, he made vague threats about a purge against enemies of the state, and the committee turned on him. They're taking him to Luxembourg prison. He's scheduled for execution in the morning.
Then we'd best get to him first.
Tyrant Robespierre! Down to the enemies of freedom!
What in the... What in the hell?
These men were National Guard. Robespierre's escort. Damn, if we've lost him.
Let's not panic just yet. We might be able to find some sign of what happened. Elise! What happened here?
We were ambushed. Troops from the Paris Commune attacked us en route. They were trying to free the prisoners.
Did they take Robespierre?
I'm not sure. The fighting left me behind. They fell back. That way.
Merci. Go find yourself a doctor.
If he's still in custody, they'll have taken him to Luxembourg prison.
But if not, they'll need to hole up somewhere nearby. They won't get very far with half the city turned out against Robespierre.
I'll check the prison. You follow the riot, see if you can pick up a trail.
Right.
Where did they go? They went that way. Robespierre. Down there! Murderer! Tyrant!
Remember Danton!
Monsieur, he's here! Well, this lot until reinforcements arrive! You are a hero of You're a dead man, renegade!
Traitor! Any Charlot, don't break it!